bringing you tomorrow's news today. Paul McDermott, Mikey Robbins, Claire Hooper, Cal Wilson, Akmal, Sammy J, Randy, Tom Gleason, Julia Morris. Good News World. It's all you need to know.
Good evening, I'm Paul McDermott and this is Good News World. Coming up tonight, plans to remove the ball from rugby league so it doesn't distract the players while they're punching each other. Shane Warne in hospital after being found confused and disoriented in a public restroom. Apparently, he looked in the mirror and he couldn't place the face. The Prime Minister's popularity sinks to an all-time low, proving once and for all that women can do anything just as badly as men can. Feel it, ladies, feel it. The latest opinion polls show Kevin Rudd is now vastly more popular than Gillard as Labor leader, and the grass on the other side of the fence appears to be fluorescent. Apparently, the new humble Kevin Rudd was heard saying, "What goes around, comes around." Meanwhile, Julia is concerned that what went around is still around. And Al-Qaeda launches a mobile phone game for women called Angry Burkas. The world's most famous terror organisation is doing it tough. Another of their most senior operatives has been captured, and a CIA drone in Pakistan has taken out their number 2 man, Atiyah al-Rahman. Rahman was Al-Qaeda's top operational planner. He was like their Steve Jobs. He came up with the I-bomb, the IED, and for suicide bombers, the I Go Bang. The question is, what's Al-Qaeda going to do now? It's not like the good suicide bombers get promoted. With Rahman gone, it's down to their leader, Swahiri, No Thumbs Abdul, and one of the smarter camels. And that's the good news from your world.
Australia's next top male model. Which one will it be?
Well, I was bullied constantly because when you're gifted, when you're special, and when you're attractive like me, people get jealous. Look at them now. I mean, I'm in Australia's next top male model, and they're working for State Rail. So who's the winner?
I know the other guys are, younger than me. Hell, I'm 24. I've been around.
When I was born, my umbilical cord got wrapped around my neck, and the doctor told my mother I would never be beautiful. And here I am.
There can only be one Australia's next top male model.
We wish to advise that tonight's entertainment news may contain a joke about fingering.
The box office success of Red Dog joins Babe and Happy Feet in proving that whatever Aussies want in their local films, it certainly isn't human.
Paul Hogan's been getting away with it for years.
And as more and more comic books are made into movies, the burning question remains, who will play Fred Bassett?
My money's on Harold from Neighbours.
Well, no, actually, Madge.
Oh, Harold, bouncers jump the fence.
No. Madge died. You shouldn't say that.
In the show, not in real life.
Oh, sweet.
Moving on to Charlie Sheen, and the troubled actor is set to return to the spotlight in a Christmas panto of Moby Dick.
Who's he playing?
Captain Rehab.
Yar!
This whale be the colour of crack cocaine.
Pass me the harpoon tang.
Walk on my wooden plank.
All hands on dick.
What else? It's a classic novel.
Too far?
Too far.
Too far. Sorry, too far.
Danny Minogue is asked how she keeps her skin so smooth and youthful and replies, I never go out in the sun.
Which is not terribly difficult when you've lived your entire life in your big sister's shadow. Green Day frontman Billy Joe Armstrong was ordered off a flight for wearing his pants too low. Cabin crew said they feared he was about to do a depardieu. Do it.
I don't want to do it.
Do it.
I don't want to do it.
Do it!
And new laws specifically state if you do a depardieu before the plane departs, the depardieuer will be deplaned without further depardieu, and there's nothing anyone can depardieu about it.
Madonna has had her life story turned into a comic book.
She's gone from wild sex with personal trainers to being obsessively fingered by geeks.
There it is, folks!
And that's the entertainment news.
Huge stories happening all over the good news world this week. So we cross now to our team of global correspondents. First up, Cal Wilson in Auckland.
With the Rugby World Cup now underway, the big question on most of the world's lips is, what's a rugby?
Mikey Robbins speaks to Shane Warne in London.
Sorry, Paul, no go. Liz Hurley says he can't come out till he's finished the whole carrot.
Claire Hooper on the problem of asylum seekers.
Tony Abbott and Julia Gillard have apparently agreed on a new place for offshore processing.
Tom Gleeson at Parliament House.
Is that Julia Gillard up there?
And special guest correspondent Julia Morris in Asia.
Yes, scientists are hoping to halt the latest outbreak of a highly infectious bird flu by replacing the traditional chicken in a basket with chicken in a condom.
Cal Wilson in Libya.
Happy rebels are celebrating freedom from years of random violence by firing millions of shots into the air and killing thousands because gravity's a bastard.
Mikey Robbins on Broadway.
Paul, more problems for Spider-Man the musical. Last night the guy playing Spidey got caught in his own fly.
Claire Hooper on the scene of an explosion in a pet shop.
It's raining cats and dogs.
Tom Gleeson at Parliament House.
With the government's asylum seeker program in tatters, the Prime Minister is now... I don't think she should be drinking up there. She's... Don't put that... Yeah.
Mikey Robbins discusses his latest plastic surgery.
I feel great. Paul.
Cal Wilson at a whaling protest in Norway.
Tastes like dolphin.
Justin Bieber in 40 years' time.
Oh, ha, McDermott, very funny.
Claire Hooper in Somalia.
I've been trying to get a job as a pirate, but people keep eating my parrot.
And Julia Morris reviews the new Smurfs film.
Oh, Paul, it's total bull smurf.
And Tom Gleeson at Parliament House.
News polls show the Gillard government has recorded its lowest ever approval rating ever. And in breaking news, a by-election has been predicted for the Victorian seat of Lalor.
To overseas news now, and reports coming out of Libya say Colonel Muammar Gaddafi has fled the country with millions of dollars in cash and gold, but his few remaining supporters dispute the claims, saying everything is normal. We're trying to get through to Libya now. Colonel Gaddafi. Colonel Gaddafi, can you hear me? Colonel Gaddafi, are you there, Colonel Gaddafi?
Yes, hello,
Hello, Colonel Gaddafi.
Speaking.
There's only one question the world wants to know, Colonel Gaddafi.
Yeah,
Where are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And you? No, I'm in a place that's very safe for me. I can blend in easily without being noticed.
And where is that, Colonel Gaddafi?
Bankstown. Just a joke, really, I tell you. I'm in Libya, my friend.
Where are you really, Colonel Gaddafi?
What is your name, by the way?
Paul. Paul is my name.
I swear to God, you can check this. Paul in Arabic means urine. See, the Arabs know. They're laughing. Paul, stop taking the Paul. The Arabs are...
Thank you, Colonel Gaddafi. Did you always want to be a dictator, Colonel Gaddafi?
Well, I didn't always want to be a dictator. My real love was I wanted to be a banjo player.
Banjo?
Yeah, I wanted to play the banjo professionally. But my father, he said, you can play the banjo as a hobby, but you have to have something to fall back on. Why don't you be a tyrant?
So, Colonel Gaddafi, where in Libya are you?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm somewhere in Tripoli.
Tripoli?
Yeah.
What street?
Nice try, Aussie pitbull.
Almost got you there, Colonel Gaddafi.
Yeah, you almost got me.
Oh, Colonel Gaddafi! That doesn't look like Libya, Colonel Gaddafi. Doesn't look like it at all. It looks like Hawaii.
We've just captured the stronghold of Club Libya. It's like Club Med, only with more torture. I think I'm losing there.
That's your hand, Colonel Gaddafi. You're talking into your hand,
That's not my hand. That's Libyan technology. Hello? I'm losing him.
Colonel Gaddafi, I can still see you. Well, we seem to have lost Colonel Gaddafi, if only. But we'll get him back as soon as we can, so stay tuned.
Shut up, you idiot!
Exquisite food goes best with fine conversation.
Good food goes best with a good laugh.
In the right hands, a souvlaki makes a great weapon.
And this is Tom Gleeson's Storm in a Teacup. So, what has been troubling you this week?
Well, I've been over in London and I left at the right time. I'll tell you what, I shot one dude and geez, they kicked off. They got full on. They got, you know. Yeah. And you know what? Everyone says they don't know why the London riots started. I know why it started. It was because everyone in London at the same time realised that they live in London. You know, they're like, this place is shit. They just started trashing the joint. The coffee's no good. And the cheese is orange. You know? It's supposed to be summer. It's cold. Quick, torch your car. Oh, warm up your hands. Nice. I like to think there was an Australian there with a sense of history. Smashed a bakery window. Stole a loaf of bread. You know what really annoyed me when I was over there is I did a gig at the London Comedy Store and a guy heckled me and he said, Australia's full of criminals. I feel like ringing him up and saying, the shoe's on the other foot now, mother. You know what? When you were burning your city to the ground, you know what Australia was doing? We were indoors doing a survey.
Tom Gleeson there. Thank you, Tom.
No.
Tom Gleeson, Storm in a Teacup. Please thank Tom as he leaves the auditorium of fun. This is my grandmother's tea set, you idiot.
Another thing that's been annoying me.
Down.
Will and Kate have annoyed me because they're too popular. They are so popular that people have just forgotten that monarchies are shit. People have just forgotten that monarchies are annoying. You know how monarchies work? This is what happens, right? One family gets heaps of money because everyone through taxes gives a little bit of money. It's like lotto, but the same family wins every week. I mean, it's not good. And the other thing that really shits me is people keep going on about Prince William being down to earth. Oh, he's so down to earth. He's so down to earth. Oh, you know what I like about him? He's so down to earth. You know what? He's got unlimited money and unlimited free time. He's got bugger all on. He can just specialise in being down to earth all day. That's all he can concentrate on. You know it's hard working at Coles for $200 a week and being up yourself. That's a tough gig.
Wow, Tom Gleeson. Good to have you here, Tom. We'll see you next week.
Well, there is one other thing concerning.
What is troubling you, Tom?
Well,
oh, dear God. It's Grandma's teapot. That's my dead grandmother's teapot there. And if you possibly could, be careful with that teapot.
Well, it's just one thing I'm really sick of hearing about. You know, on the news, they've got all these stories about bullying all the time. And you know what annoys me is they always get these teenagers on there like they're the first ones to ever be bullied, ever.
Yeah.
And whenever I see a teenager on the news complaining about being bullied, I'm not proud of this. I always look at them and go, you know what? I would have picked on you as well because you are a weird-looking unit. You know what I mean? I don't like them. And then they go, oh, but the cyberbullying, it's so hard. Oh, yeah, there's cyberbullying. Oh, there's cyberbullying because you can't escape from it. Yes, you can. You can turn your bloody computer off. When I was at school and I had a fat arsehole sitting on my head breaking my skull, I couldn't log off.
Tom Gleeson, ladies and gentlemen, Storm in a Teacup.
Music is the food of love.
Love
is the music of food.
You get the music and the food right, you're in. You know what I mean?
Still ahead on Good News World, we challenge Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg to come up with a second idea. We look at new trends in male pattern baldness. This summer, it's Paisley. And research reveals drinking wine during pregnancy is safe, but drinking wine during sex can lead to pregnancy. You know it, girls. But first, a look at how a typical Aussie household is coping with the demands of the 21st century.
Cooked to perfection. Is that what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
The National Broadband Network?
Bingo.
You said you weren't going to do it.
I got sick and tired of waiting, Randy. Our days of dial-up are done.
Sammy, we discussed this. The government have pledged to install broadband in our street within 12 to 17 years.
That's 12 to 17 years too long.
Sammy, you can't just hijack infrastructure.
I just turned up in Townsville with a shovel and dug it up.
And no one asked any questions?
I told them I was Federal Communications Minister Stephen Conroy.
But you're not Federal Communications Minister Stephen Conroy.
I know. That's the genius.
Sammy, we don't even need broadband. There's nothing wrong with our existing connection. Look. Wait for it.
Oh, yeah.
Da-ding, 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 da-ding. I love this bit.
Randy, we are currently driving down the information superhighway in a shitbox. You've been downloading this JPEG since January.
Don't touch it! I can almost see Nick Rewalt's penis.
Must we continue to wait for Nick Rewalt's penis? The rest of the nation has been enjoying the delights of his manhood for months.
Sammy, this has nothing to do with Nick Rewalt's penis.
It has everything to do with Nick Rewalt's penis. We are currently hitchhiking on the information superhighway and nobody's stopping to pick us up.
I thought you said we were driving a shitbox down the information superhighway.
Yeah, well, it broke down.
Should we call roadside assist?
No, our policy doesn't include metaphorical highways. It's real.
Look, what's so good about broadband anyway?
It's a communication revolution. It's connecting families, it's streamlining businesses, and also, though it pains me to say it, it'll provide much faster speeds to satisfy your porn addiction.
I'm not really into porn anymore.
But you were like Pavlov's dog. Every time I switched it on, you start drooling.
Porn used to be a lot of fun, you know, curious nuns and hairy secretaries. But these days it's just all quite fake and violent. You know, I just have to switch it off as soon as I've ejaculated.
It's time to get connected. Let's do this, Randy. Success! We won't be needing this anymore.
What are you doing?
Calendar is a thing of the past, Randy. Facebook will give us birthday reminders.
But your grandmother's not on Facebook.
She's dead to me.
Now what are you doing?
We don't need books. We can read everything online. Goodbye, Encyclopedia Britannica.
No!
Fare thee well, dictionary.
But books are the cornerstone of our society.
Bon voyage, Justin Bieber's autobiography.
Well, maybe not that
Randy?
Yeah?
How often do you use the telephone?
I use it every Tuesday to call my aunt in Venezuela.
Not anymore!
No!
From now on, we communicate exclusively online.
What are you doing? No, my guitar!
We can listen to music on iTunes!
No, stop it!
It's a brave new world, Randy.
Sammy, you've gone
It'll
crazy!
be sensational when it happens!
No!
Oh, yes!
You're acting like a savage!
Oh, yes!
No!
The future is here!
Australia's next top male model.
I want people to know that I'm normal, just like anybody else, but I'm better.
I think having a keen intellect definitely helps. It's good to outsmart the opposition. I mean, outsmarting Akmal's pretty easy. You know, if a house brick and Akmal did a quiz, Akmal would not do as well.
I gave myself permission to shine, and, I'm sorry, It was just a hard time for me to accept my stunning good looks in the face of all adversity, and it's just why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here today.
There can only be one Australia's next top male model. To Britain. And the recent royal wedding has focused the spotlight squarely on the younger, more attractive inbreds. Prince Harry, who turns 27 on Thursday, joins me now. Prince Harry. Prince
Hello.
Harry. Oh, God almighty.
Wonderful to be here. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Prince Harry.
Yes.
Are you dressed as Hitler?
No, just got out of bed.
Prince Harry, you look a lot like Hitler.
Oh, here we go. Dump on the royals, is it? Dump on the royals. Can't do anything without being scrutinised by the bloody press. I can't socialise with my friends, can't go down the shops, can't dress up like a Nazi. I mean, what next? What next?
Whoa. Don't get upset. I just think you should change. I don't think it's appropriate for this show.
Do you think I should change?
I think you should change,
All
Prince
right,
Harry.
I'll change. Excuse me a moment.
Just to be polite. Prince Harry, how are you going down there?
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Prince Harry.
It's wonderful to be here.
Prince Harry, of course, your brother is... Well, what is on your face?
What?
You seem to have a... you still have your Hitler moustache on.
Oh, good Lord.
But it's looking a little bit Chaplin-esque now, I must confess.
Really?
Shall we take the...
Yes, take it off. Take it off.
Oh.
Gentle! Jesus!
I'm sorry.
Christ!
I'm sorry about that. Have you ever thought of having a goatee, though?
Yeah? Yes, I think that
with a goatee.
What do you think? It makes me look a little bit more debonair.
Very sophisticated, Prince Harry.
Do you like it?
I like it,
Maybe I
Prince
should
Harry.
keep it.
Maybe you should.
I've always wanted an eyebrow, but I don't think this hair allows it.
What about this? What about this?
Oh, Jesus!
What about a monobrow?
That work?
Yeah, very European.
It's a little bit Frida Kahlo, isn't it?
I like it. Okay, shall we get rid of that?
Yes, let's get rid of it.
Oh, man. So how are you?
Right.
You feeling good, Prince Harry?
I feel very good, yes.
Will Thursday night, will it be a big affair for you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Will it be a big affair? Is it going to be a big affair?
Big affair?
A big affair?
Oh, yes. Very funny. Charles had an affair with Camilla. Mum had an affair with James Hewitt. Fergie had an affair with the fridge. I mean, change the record. Change the bloody record.
I'm sorry, I'll change the record. I apologise, Prince Harry. I apologise for that. It was rude. It's no secret you've experimented with certain substances.
Yes.
You got any party starters on the menu tonight?
Yes, I'll be serving smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon?
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't sound particularly experimental.
It is the way I smoke it. You ever tried to smoke salmon through a bucket bong, Paul? Oh.
So you're going to get baked?
I'm going to get toasted. Cooked. Roasted. Munted. Maggoted. Bollocksed.
Has your father given you any advice in the lead up to the big day?
My father, no. But Prince Charles did. Yes. He said, Harry, avoid tunnels.
Oh.
Yes, I'm not sure why. I mean, once Grandma wants you dead, she'll find a way.
How do you feel about being another year older?
Well, it means I'm 1 year closer to becoming king, doesn't it?
Oh, king?
Yes.
But you're third in line for the throne.
Oh, not King of England, Paul. King Willy Wheaty. Yes. Breakfast cereal is the best I can hope for at this stage.
Well, Prince Harry, thank you very much for your time tonight.
King Willy Wheaty. It's his Wheaties every day. King Willy.
It's the biggest ongoing scandal in Australian politics. Allegations Labor MP Craig Thomson used an official union credit card to pay for luxuries, including prostitutes. It seems clear that someone going by the name Craig Thomson spent union money on escorts. But who was it? Here's Cal Wilson.
To help answer this question, I'm joined by Craig Thompson, and Craig Thompson. Now, if I could start with you, Craig Thompson, do you think Craig Thompson is a victim of mistaken identity?
Well,
Oh,
at the end of the day,
nothing I need to say about that.
Oh, sorry, do you mean this Craig Thompson, this Craig Thompson, this Craig Thompson, or that Craig Thompson?
That Craig Thompson.
Oh, well, I don't know about that Craig Thompson, but this Craig Thompson has been a victim of mistaken identity many times.
How so?
Well, every time I hire a prostitute, they think I'm a politician.
So they think you're Craig Thompson, the politician?
No, they think I'm Julia Gillard. It must be the red hair and the penis.
Intriguing. Now, what about you, Craig Thompson? Have you been the victim of mistaken identity?
Oh, we all have.
Yeah.
In 2006, this Craig Thompson, this Craig Thompson and this Craig Thompson all hired prostitutes and they all got charged to the other Craig Thompson.
Yeah.
What are the chances of that happening?
2 nights in a row.
And a year later. I mean, I was just thrilled that, this Craig Thompson didn't have it on their credit card bill. I mean, if my wife found out that I was hiring prostitutes, she would kill me.
Mm. You do realise that this is national television?
What I meant was this Craig Thompson hired the prostitutes.
Is that true?
Yeah, I hired all of the prostitutes for him. Yeah. Am I on national TV too?
Yes.
OK, in that case, it was this Craig Thompson that hired the prostitutes.
Craig Thompson, how do you respond to the allegations from your fellow Craig Thompson?
Firstly, am I also on national television?
Yes.
In that case, it was some other Craig Thompson. Yeah, some other guy. That bastard's been hiring prostitutes for us for years and paying for them with his union credit card. Yeah, some other Craig Thompson.
Another one.
Yep.
Right, so you've all just admitted to using prostitutes on national television?
What, you got footage of us using prostitutes on television?
Can I get a copy of that on DVD?
Is it possible that the three of you racked up a bill of $2,785 in one night?
We hired a lot of prostitutes.
Yeah, there were heaps.
How many prostitutes?
2,785 prostitutes. Yeah, from $1 Skank's luxury escort service.
Of course, that business name didn't appear on the credit card bill. How embarrassing would that be?
And how could you possibly have sex with 2,785 prostitutes in one night?
We just got in more Craig Thompsons.
Yeah.
How many Craig Thompsons?
2,782.
Yeah.
I mean, statistically speaking, the other Craig Thompson might have been amongst them.
Yeah. I mean, it was a very crowded room. Yeah. Craig Thompson's coming and going, left, right and centre. Yeah.
Now, you all work in the health industry. Are you Craig Thompson's members of a union?
Yeah, of course. There are many benefits.
Such as?
Well, you can hire as many prostitutes as you like and he gets charged to the wrong Craig Thompson.
Craig Thompson's, thank you.
Cheers.
When Sven died, it came as such a shock. His last words were, "I'm off to pillage, I'll get you something nice." He never came back. And I had no idea how expensive a Viking funeral can be. Sure, Sven was a great provider. I have a roundhouse full of Celtic trinkets, but it came nowhere near the cost of building a longboat, setting it on fire and pushing it out to sea. And then there's the feasting, the games of strength and bravery, and getting some old chronicler in to write the epic poem. Well, it all adds up.
How often have you heard that story? Look, we all insure our longboats, our idols, our swords. We never think about our funerals. Just call 1-800-ODIN. It's that simple. No pesky forms to fill out because, hey, we're Vikings. We don't do forms.
When the bills came in, I envied his first wife. She got to jump on the funeral pyre.
Viking funeral plans for the best flaming cruise of your life.
According to a new study, young Australian females are now just as likely to be involved in alcohol-fuelled violence as young men. With more, Good News World's wine, women and song correspondent, Mikey Robbins.
Thanks, Paul. Look, joining me to discuss this so-called ladette culture, three experts in the field. Sociologist Cal Wilson, Police Liaison Officer Claire Hooper, and concerned mother Julia Morris. Okay, who threw that?
It was
Sir, officer.
I'm not a policeman.
I'm sorry, lady.
Okay. Girls, there's a study from a Queensland university which says alcohol-fueled violence amongst women is rampant. Claire Hooper, what do you think?
That was my pineapple crash.
Okay, Cal Wilson. Cal, why are women acting and drinking so much like men these days?
Hey, maybe men have been acting like women all along. Drunken, violent women with beards. Sounds like Mardi Gras.
Why shouldn't women drink as much as men? We can do. West Side! We can do just as much as drunk men can do. We just can't lean up against the wall and relieve ourselves because we don't have that sort of directional facility.
Although it's not impossible with the tailwind.
It is good with the tailwind. It's good.
Cal Wilson. Why did women drink like this, say, in the past?
Well, in the Stone Age, for example, there
The Stone Age?
wasn't anywhere to go. Plus, days you've been trampled on by mammoths. They hadn't invented alcohol yet, which is just as well, because imagine having to deal with a piss mammoth. Get your trunk off me, get it!
Look, it's depressing, Mikey. It's depressing because there's a global economic crisis. I don't even know how much more West Coast killers are even going to be next week.
Okay, I know I'm going to regret this, but Claire Hooper. Your thoughts, Claire?
Think fast! Think fast! Throwing my drink away. Sorry.
Julia Morris, please.
Yes.
You're a mother of two.
I am a mother of one. Of two. I have another one. It's like seeing double.
I'll have a double.
I will have a double too.
Julia.
Yes.
You mentioned your two gorgeous girls.
Yes.
What would you do if you came home and found them drunken and brawling?
They're little, Mikey. They're only little. I'd smash them. Ow! Think fast.
One final question before...
Oh, no, sorry, we've got to get going because it's half price for ladies down the road at the club. We've got to go. Who's designated driver?
I am the designated driver.
No, Cal is. No, I don't want to drive.
Oh, what?
Mom! Get! I hate
Ladies, please. Coming up next week, ladettes and the sleazy journalists who take advantage of them.
OK, we're going to try this one more time. We've just made contact with former Libyan dictator Colonel Gaddafi. Colonel, are you there? Colonel Gaddafi, are you there? Colonel Gaddafi? Colonel?
Yes?
Are you in Burkina Faso?
I'm not in Burkina Faso with billions of dollars and gold. That's not me, you idiot. That's my double, Mick Jagger. He looks a lot like me.
You got to look at the screen, don't you?
I know! No wonder I've lost this war. I'm stupid!
Colonel Gaddafi!
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Can you focus just for a second,
Yes.
Colonel Gaddafi?
Yes.
I doubt it.
This is me focusing.
Colonel Gaddafi.
Now my brain hurts.
What will you do if you can't return to power? Do you have a plan B?
Apparently there may be a vacancy in your part of the world soon in the Labour Party. I mean, what an idiot. Everybody knows you pay prostitutes with fruit. Libya, Libya, Libya!
Colonel Gaddafi, still on the run, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows where he might pop up next?
Australia's next top male model.
There was no one beautiful in my life growing up, but now I'm surrounded by beauty in this competition, and it makes my heart sing.
Sammy's a nice kid, but he doesn't eat much and doesn't keep it down.
Hang on, wait. Oh, slow look to camera. That is what the other people in this competition do not have. They do not have the... Oh, yeah.
There can only be one Australia's next top male model. To politics, and morale in the Labor Party has plummeted. They've realised when Julia Gillard said there will be no carbon tax under my government, what she meant was there will be no government under my carbon tax. Naturally, this has led to a demand for the immediate return of Kevin Rudd. The risk for Labor is that a reborn Kevin will be so grateful that he'll visit every voter personally and burn their houses down just like he did last time. No one knows what Julia will do in retirement, unless Cirque du Soleil is looking for a new contortionist. She has tied herself in knots, hasn't she? And no one knows what Tim Matheson will do in Julia's retirement either, except that he'll finally be free. Free at last. Free to come out of his shed. Free to run barefoot through the freshly cut grass with wild flowers in his hair, wearing nothing but a favourite old cardi and a pair of Uggies. Yay! Look at me, Tim will cry. I'm moving forward. For more, we take you to Parliament House and Monday night question time.
Who's that?
The one speaking?
Yeah.
It's the Prime Minister.
I thought the Prime Minister was a woman.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, no, it was, but they got rid of him.
Oh. I think they would have sent us a memo or something.
Probably went straight to junk mail.
Ah, you gotta change your filter settings.
How do I do that?
Well, you just click on settings.
Yeah? Which one's settings?
It's the cog icon.
The clog icon?
No, cog icon.
I thought you said clog.
No, I said cog.
A cog?
Yeah, the cog icon.
Can you draw it for me?
No, it's a cog. It's like a wheel.
Like a wheel?
Yeah, it's a...
Why did you say wheel then?
Because it's a cog.
Oh, you meant like a wheel?
No, it's a cog. It's a cog. It's like a wheel.
Okay, like a clog.
Yeah, you just click on that.
Okay.
That's where your settings are.
Oh, look at hockey. Look at hockey.
Oh. Sit down, hockey! You're causing an eclipse! Would the honourable member for Clamden please be seated?
Is that you?
Fucking if I know. Which one are you again?
I think I'm the Education Minister.
No, that's the guy from Cold Chisel.
It wasn't Cold Chisel, you moron. It was the Hoodoo Gurus.
Oh, yeah.
4 seasons in one day. What time's dinner?
7.
Then not be lasagna again.
Oh, that was shit!
How hard is it to make lasagna?
Pasta!
Meat!
Cheese sauce!
Pasta!
Meat!
Cheese sauce!
Pasta!
Meat!
Cheese sauce!
Pasta!
Meat!
Cheese sauce!
Cheese sauce!
Cheese sauce!
And so on
until you've got a lasagna. I might bring it up at the meeting.
I brought mine up in the stairwell.
I saw that.
Oh shit! Get down! What? They're taking a vote.
Oh shit! What on?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
What do we do?
We do the honourable thing.
Abstain?
Bingo.
Other food critics patronise my hair.
Other chefs patronise my decor.
A lot of people patronise my restaurant.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could be serious for a moment. We've had some fun tonight, but we mustn't forget that this week marks one of the most important anniversaries in history. The anniversary of an event that robbed us of innocence and tolerance, and for many, hope of a better world. People of Australia, Sammy J and Randy.
No one can forget, and everyone remembers where they were when they heard the news. Where were you? 10 years on and yet memories burn like embers. Can a decade go so soon? I remember the night,
I remember the pain,
I remember the fear we felt that day, for it was so horrific, sad and unexpected. Yeah, where were you when John Howard was re-elected? Kim Beazley was meant to win that year.
Howard's underpants were brown.
Then Howard flew the plane of fear,
and Beazley's polls came crashing down.
And with his strength restored, Johnny threw Kim overboard.
Splash!
Think of the children! It seems so strange that a decade has gone by.
I remember the night,
I remember the news,
I remember I cried.
and we can't forget the image playing on our screens that night of Howard's bushy eyebrows dancing in the evening light. Victorious he rose again, a win for balding four-eyed men.
And some say you can still see his erection
From the night John Howard won his third election.
Australia's next top male model. Only the best have survived.
I grew up in Gunnedah, which is where Miranda Kerr came from. And let's just say she's not as famous as she used to be since I've entered the scene.
I want to look like Akmal, Tom says. I want to look like Akmal, so I'm going to pay $8,000 and get plastic surgery on my face. And I've told him, you're not going to get my inner beauty. You know, that reminds me of that joke, once you're inner beauty. But that's not the kind of jokes I'd make.
There can only be one Australia's next top male model. Well, that's the way it was where we were in the world Monday, September the 12th. What's coming up next week, Mikey?
Well, after winning a competition to create the perfect cuppa, I'll go out teabagging with Kevin Rudd.
Claire?
I'll search for deeper meaning within the hokey pokey and discover that's what it's all about.
Akmal?
Well, I'll be setting fire to cars as an act of social protest, unless they let me squeegee their windscreen.
Cal?
I'll be reporting from the World Cup and revealing that rugby union is just 30 sumo wrestlers playing high-speed pass the parcel.
Sammy J?
I'll be watching 3D movies with one eye shut. Take that, Hollywood.
Julia?
I'll be back at Gosford Centrelink, naked in tap shoes.
It's funny because it's true.
Randy?
I'll be lying flat and rotating sideways down a hill because that's how I roll.
And I'll talk to Top Gear's Jeremy Clarkson about becoming the new voice of Tom Tom. Turn left at the third intersection and stop driving like a woman, you poof.